Hey Sagittarius, Alice here with your weekly energy check-in bonus reading. Yeah, I feel like I want to dig in a little deeper into the reading that was in the weekly quick energy check-in here because there were some confusion, right? Things were going to get confusing, and I just thought I'd get a little more clarity, or try to get a little more clarity on the situation. If you want to refresh your memory of that reading, I encourage you to go check it out. The last quick weekly reading. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do here in this reading. This is a timeless reading, so even if you didn't watch the other reading, if you're watching this reading now, there may be a message in here for you. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't, just kind of sort through what clicks for you and what doesn't. Just don't try to force it. I know some readers say write things down, that could help. Just write down what is resonating with you, and then you can look back at your notes later. That could help. If you enjoy these readings, or you find them interesting or useful in any way, I do appreciate it if you could like, share, or subscribe. That helps me do more with the channel. My current goal is 500 subs, so I can get a community tab. I feel like that would be useful for updates on the channel and things like that, just what's going on, because I don't really feel like I have an outlet for that. I tried Twitter, but I don't know, I'm honestly not really a social media person. I always forget to use social media. If you've looked at any of my social media that I actually use, you may have noticed that. All right, enough of the intro stuff. Let's get into your reading. And first, we're going to use Kipper, and we're going to see what's going on in the current energy here for you. I like Kipper because it deals more with the energies of people. It's a very social deck. So we'll just see what's going on in your current energy around you. See what comes up here in relation to the reading. I mean, the reading is your energy, but we'll see what's going on. Okay, we have house. So I'm going to put this more in the middle here. House, occupation, coffin, message of concern, child, mature woman, pathway, official person, and change. Okay, so you're not showing up in this reading. I'm not even sure if the person that was showing up in the reading before is even here, because there was somebody who was recognized. Somebody was recognizing somebody else. I don't know if it was you were paying more attention to somebody else, or somebody else was paying more attention to you. But there was somebody who had a lot of emotions and feelings. There are two people here, possibly two people. Official person to me, well, actually, possibly three people. Both official person and child to me rarely kind of show up as an individual person. Usually they're more personality traits to somebody. Here, mature woman, this is a person. I'm not sure who this is though. A lot of times mature woman shows up as the other woman or the other person. It doesn't have to be a woman. It's somebody who has feminine energy. So, I mean, usually I think it is a woman, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be somebody who has feminine energy. This is somebody who... they don't have to be older. They could be. I'm not getting that here. I'm kind of... well, they could be. It could be a mother figure of some sort, or it could be just somebody who has a lot of experience in a certain area. It could be somebody who you look up to or you work for, like a boss, or somebody who is just, who gives advice. I'm getting a little bit of a nosy energy here. This is somebody who sticks their nose probably in your business here. I feel like this is somebody who acts immature for their age. It doesn't matter how old they are. I mean, they could just be somebody who's like in their 20s who acts like they're still a teenager, you know, or could be somebody who's like in their 50s who still acts like a teenager. Like it does, yeah, it's just this is somebody who probably is a little immature, but it's like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go through this because there's only one person here and I'm not entirely sure how they fit into it just by glancing at what's going on here. So let's go through this. Okay, we're gonna start from left to right. So what's been going on here? The recent past. I feel like things have been stable for you, fairly stable here. At the very least, you've felt comfortable. You know, things haven't really changed. There's a sense of stability here where things haven't really changed drastically here in your life. Although there may have been some disappointing news here. Some disappointing news that would affect something. It could affect a child. Okay, I don't usually like. It's probably not. It's probably more something that affects more your inner child, not so much an actual child. Something that is just disappointing, that affects something about that's nostalgic to you, or something that, you know, has to do with something childlike here. Possibly this is something that it is something that's been going on for a while. Like, how do I explain this? I don't know if it doesn't feel like it's shaken things up a lot. It just feels like this has been something that has been going on for a while, and it's been disappointing. You know, the sort of journey that you've had that has been going on for a while. Perhaps it started since you were a child. I mean, it's been going on for at least 2 years. I'll say that. It's probably at least 2 years, and it's you know, it's disappointed you here. But it feels like it's stabilizing. So I don't think like this is really affecting you right now. Not as much as it was. But this is something that has been going on for a while. I have no idea. I mean, I can clarify, but I just, you know, this is just very vague right now to me, and I'm trying my best here to get through the energy. So I'm sorry if it sounds confusing. It just feels like something that was like stable, something that you felt very comfortable in. You got some disappointing news before, something that, you know, had been going on for a while, about something that had been going on for some time. It could have been, I don't know what it is, but wherever this ended up, it ended up in a place where you kind of put your foot down on it. You were very disciplined in it, and I feel you're continuing that discipline here in the current energy, that you've still, you know, keeping your foot down. Whatever it is that you got some disappointing news, or something was disappointing, and you've put your foot down on it. You're still in that mindset here. That energy is still here, where you're being very disciplined about whatever happened. This is like past energy. It's very confusing for me. I feel like right now you're very focused on your work, on your or you're very focused on something that you're working on. It doesn't have to be your job. It can be some sort of hobby or interest that you have, anything that you're putting a lot of time and effort into. I feel like right now that is kind of where your mind is at. Like, it's really just you're working on something that you enjoy. It's not something that feels tedious. So like, I mean, if it's work, then it's work that you enjoy. But if you don't enjoy your job, then this is something else, some other hobby, some other interest. It could be sports, it could be exercise, like working out, anything of that. That's just kind of where your focus is right now. It's, I feel whatever this is from your past, again, you are very disciplined about that. To me right now, this child is reading as past, something from when you were a child, or something from when you were innocent, you know, when you were more innocent. Here, you've really put your foot down on it, being very disciplined here, like very emotionless, very strict about it. Where this energy is heading to, that coffin. There is some sort of ending here, some sort of finality here. It affects what you're working on right now. It affects that, and it's going to change something with this mature woman. I don't know who this is. I'll get more information on that because she's really confusing to me. I don't know who she is. She's the only person that's showing up here, and so she's important. I just don't know who she is. She just is somebody here. I mean, the mature woman, like, I do feel she's kind of nosy, but I do feel like her heart is in the right place here. I'm not getting bad vibes off of her. I just feel she's a little nosy, that's all. Yeah, so I feel like something's changing where it's not considered new anymore. I say change because change is here. So when I say like something is ending, it's not that I don't feel like anything with this person is ending in particular. Like, it's not like an end where you don't talk to this person anymore. I don't feel that at all. I feel like it's more a cycle that's ending. You know, one chapter is closing and a new chapter is beginning. This is very much, if you want to think of it as the death card. The death card is about transitions. There's a transition that is happening with you and this person here, where it's like, okay, we're ending things. It's no longer like this newness, you know. You can even think of it as like, perhaps, you know, like the honeymoon phase, I guess. Like, it's no longer new anymore. So it's like moving to the next level, the next step here. You know, when you get out of the honeymoon phase, then things start to become maybe more stable, perhaps. I don't know. It's very, very vague over here. It all, like, there is a change that's happening, a transitioning that's happening with this person and you, and it begins by you being very disciplined here on this situation here. So the more disciplined you are in this situation, it changes this situation over here with this mature woman. Is there anything else I can get from that? It does cut into the time that you're putting into whatever this is. I will say that this change that's in the near future, whatever you're focusing your time and effort on right now, I feel it is cutting into that time a little bit here. You may be finding yourself, perhaps you don't have, maybe you're spending more time with this person and less doing that. I don't know. I don't know how it's affecting it. It's just affecting it in some way. Okay, I do want to get a little bit more clarity here and information about what's going on here. I'm going to use the Sibylla, which I haven't used, I don't think, in a reading before. So I want to know more about this message. Well, this message of concern. What was disappointing? Let's see if we can get any more energies from that. Okay, we have hope. I feel like whatever the situation was, you may have had some sort of optimism about it, even though it was disappointing. In the past, you may have been optimistic that perhaps it wouldn't be that big of a deal here. It also, hope can be also about having goals as well. Perhaps, you know, you were disappointed that you had a goal here and it just kind of didn't really go the way that you thought it would go. I want to know more about this child energy here in relation to the disappointment here. Because it is something to do from your past, obviously. It's in the past, but it's something to do when you were in a more innocent, maybe you were naive in the past, about the situation. Should probably turn off those sounds. So just gonna distract me. What is this? The consultant in reverse. I mean, okay, yeah. I feel like it changed. Whatever it was, you were kind of childlike, innocence, naive about the situation. This really sort of changed your outlook here. It's like you're no longer are naive anymore to the situation here. You know, you've become more disciplined. You've become a little more emotionless here, a little more stern, I guess I can put it that way. You know, with official person here, it's like, you know, you think of soldiers and you know, the soldier here, you know, he doesn't show emotions. Well, he's not showing emotions. Soldiers do, but he's not showing any emotions here. He has to be very professional, you know, very stand up. Do you want to come out? So we have pleasant. I feel like you don't mind this. Really, it's actually helping you. It actually helps you to be this way here. You know, I feel like you're very happy to do this, to be honest, to put your foot down on whatever this situation was. It does feel like, you know, you're fine with this. You know, it even is something to celebrate. You know, you don't feel it as a burden or anything like that. You feel like this was probably the right thing to do because it makes you happy to be disciplined about this. It brings you happiness here. Okay, let's go and see about this mature woman. I will get more information about all this, but we'll start here. Tell me more about this mature woman. Okay, a couple things wanted. We have quarrel and we have lawyer. Something else stuck in here? Oh, and then we have, what's this? Wedding in reverse. I feel like you are conflicted about her. I don't know what that means, but there is a conflict here that you have. There may have even been, this could also be a temporary break here as well. When I say like, because it doesn't feel final, even though coffin can be. It's because change is down here, so it does feel like, and then we have child here, so there's a lot of like, so you have new, we have endings, and then we have changing. There's a transition going on here, and I feel like during this transition with this mature woman, there may be a point where maybe there's a bit of a conflict here. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's an argument here that you have to, you know, take some time to yourself, or they need some time to themselves. Here, a temporary separation here. It could have to do with some sort of boundary or some sort of rule here with the lawyer card here, possibly to do with relationships, with wedding in reverse. It could be that maybe you're not on the same page here. You know, it's possible that whatever's going on over here, it could be that this person here, maybe they wanted something more committed here, you know, and there's some sort of boundary here, restriction here that perhaps you don't agree with here. So that could change some things here, change some sort of dynamic here. Now, your reading, it got confusing. This person got confusing. Okay, I want to know more about this mature woman. What is your energy towards them? What is your energy towards this mature woman here? In the current energy. Two of Swords, Page of Wands, Ten of Wands, Tower. Okay, so I feel like there's an attraction here towards this person. It doesn't have to, I mean, it could be an attraction, a desirable attraction, like a sexual attraction, or it could be that you're just attracted, that you want to talk to this person. You know, you feel drawn to them, you feel interested, curious about them here. But the thing is, it's like this person causes you to see things in a way that you don't want to see things. It's bad. It's just, you know, this person causes you to change your perception of things that you thought you were sure about. Ah, see? Nine of Cups. It has to do with what it is that you want. It has to do with, you know, wish fulfillment, emotional wish fulfillment, about, you know, happiness, what makes you happy. This person changes your perception of that here, and it causes all sorts of crap for you. I'll put it that way. You do talk to this person, you want to talk to this person, you're interested and you're curious about this person, but I do feel that your energy is that you have made some difficult decisions here when it comes to this person, and honestly, it's just made things kind of, it's made more problems than it's solved problems. You might have even felt like you've made some poor choices here, and it's just kind of piled on to the problems here. You're like, when I say problems, your own personal problems. Like, you have problems, and it's just added onto the pile of those problems. How does this person... how does this person see you in the current energy? Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups in reverse, Hangman in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse. This person sees you as somebody who, their life is kind of disrupted right now, This doesn't have to be true. This is just how their perception of you. They think that right now your life is kind of unstable. It's kind of all over the place here. Perhaps something in your home life they feel isn't going right, or just in your life in general here. They feel like you are emotionally exhausted here, emotionally drained. Also, they feel like you're not using your intuition here, that you are ignoring your emotions here in favor for facts and truth, and you might be a little cold here. This is how they view you. They see you as somebody who may be acting a little cold, but still being compassionate. You know, it's kind of almost like keeping arm's length here, like not letting them get close to you emotionally, but seeing as you as somebody who wants to know things, who wants to know the truth about things here, but ultimately not changing their stance here. They see you as somebody who's being a little stubborn here in this energy of basically using your head and not your heart. They just feel like you're not really you're not feeling your emotions right now, basically, that you've blocked your emotions and that you aren't using your intuition. Instead, you are just kind of, you're being a little distant, a little cold here, and just focusing on swords, focusing on facts and truth, and not really dealing with emotions, not letting your emotions into the situation. So that's how they see you. Don't know if it's true or not. Now the Star, the High Priestess, Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is how they feel towards you in the current energy. They're keeping secrets here. They've got a good poker face going on here when it comes to how they feel. They feel like they have to hide their emotions here. They don't feel like they can freely express how they feel towards you right now, and they feel like they have to hide it here. They are optimistic though. They do have hope here in the situation here with you. They do feel that there is something to shoot for in this connection. They do feel like there is some sort of like end goal here, like positive. There's like a lot of positivity here, because they feel that, you know, there is something here, you know, that they could be fulfilled here emotionally, that there is wish fulfillment here. They don't feel that wish fulfillment right now, but they have hope, you know, because they know it's there. You know, they feel it. They feel that you like tick all the boxes for them, and you know, they are hopeful, they are optimistic here, but they are holding back, which was kind of what was going on, if I recall, in the reading. Their next actions towards you. I feel like right now they're just trying to heal some hurt feelings here right now. They are working on it. They're working on themselves right now to get over whatever pain they've had here. So they've had some pain, possibly because they feel like you know, the effort, the time that they've put into this maybe wasn't being fruitful here, and not really hurt them. So they are working on themselves, working to deal with this pain here. I feel that they, for now, I don't know how much they're going to pursue you. I feel like they're kind of letting fate kind of do the work here. It's like, it almost feels like their next actions here towards you are they're not going to pursue you unless they see some sort of sign here. Sign from the universe, sign from you, something along those lines. Unless they see something change here, I don't think that they're going to make any sort of romantic moves here with you until they see something changing here, because they are nursing a bit of some hurt feelings here right now, because they kind of feel like, you know, the effort that they did put into things here didn't really turn out, you know, it's the energy of, you know, somebody who planted some seeds and, you know, they waited for the plant to grow and to ripen, and then they got the fruit, and then like the fruit just kind of wasn't what it was supposed to be. Maybe they overwatered it. You know, if you overwater plants, the fruit comes out kind of gross. Like, I think, like if you overwater tomatoes, like it gets like black spots on it or something like that. So it kind of feels like that. It's like maybe they did too much and they overwatered what was going on, and it didn't turn out, you know, the fruit was like kind of gross, and that really hurt them. So they're, you know, they're working on it. You know, they're gonna, yeah, they're moving past it. They're working on it, but yeah, when it comes to their actions towards you, it's like, unless something changes, or unless they see some sort of sign from you or from the universe, no, I don't think that they're going to make any sort of romantic moves here, or even like express how they feel. Yeah, they're really holding back here. Okay. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Pentacles, Death in reverse, and the Three of Swords in reverse. When it comes to this person's intentions, they are willing to wait here. There is a sense of divine timing. You know, it's like they've done all that they can do, and they're just kind of waiting to see if anything happens from it. I do see, though, that this person is hurt. I think it's from their past. I think that there have been things that have hurt this person. Yeah, there have been people that haven't treated this person very well in their past, or they've made mistakes in their past. Mistakes where maybe things didn't kind of get off the ground, mistakes with people that, you know, created or that were unstable, that weren't the most stable in their life, people that were manipulating them, people that had ignored them, abandoned them. This person has a lot of, you know, baggage here. They have emotional baggage here. I'm not gonna lie. You can see it. You can see it here. Three of Swords, Ten of Swords in reverse, Empress in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, Five of Swords, Six of Cups, Fool in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. There are people in this person's past that, I'm not going to say that they all treated them badly, but the situations didn't turn out that well. And it's just accumulated, you know, it's just more pain here on this person. So this person's probably more fragile than you realize. But they are, you know, they're willing to wait here. Almost kind of stubbornly a little bit here. I do feel like this person, they don't want to let this go. they don't want anything to sort of end here with you. But they're being very cautious. They're being very cautious with you because, like I said, this person has been hurt. Oh, there's a lot of pain. Oh, that's really hard to look at. Yeah, there's a lot of pain there. So this person has been hurt. So they're very cautious. They don't want this to end. They don't want to let this go, but they have to be careful here. Okay, let's see potential outcome here. Just getting a deck. What is the potential outcome here? Where is this energy heading? Hopefully not too confusing. Six of Swords, Knight of Cups, Tower. Yeah, I'm not surprised the Tower's here. I do feel like something has to change here. And there is change. I feel like this Tower is very closely connected to this change, this Tower. Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Sun in reverse. And then we've got the King of Cups. Okay. So overall, I feel that your energy, and I feel like that's your energy, that King of Cups. I do feel that you are going to show some compassion here and sympathy to the situation where this is going. I do feel that there's a lot of caring energy from that King of Cups. There's somebody, I feel like you are still keeping your emotions in check here. When I say still, I don't know if you are. Well, I mean, yeah, you are being very disciplined here with that official person. I feel that is you being very disciplined here with your emotions. Like when I say still, that's what I mean. This official person keeping your emotions in check here. But that doesn't mean you can't show compassion. It doesn't mean that you can't show that you care and be sympathetic towards this person in the situation. I do feel there's a bit of a people-pleasing vibe here where you want the best for this person and for yourself in this situation. So I do feel overall that is your energy here. I do see that you want to get away from, or that you are going to get away from any sort of complications here in this situation here. But I do see that you're going to do it together. That you're not, I mean, I know there's one person on this boat here, but I don't, like, I feel like, you know, just off to the corner, there's somebody else here. It feels like you're doing it together. You're working together here to kind of get away from any complications here. I do feel that there is a move being made here. I feel like, I don't know who's doing it. I mean, it kind of comes out of not out of nowhere, but it's like, not really sure what they're doing. So I don't know if that's you or this person, but somebody here, it feels more you, Sagittarius. Like, it can be an apology, possibly, but it feels more like an offer of affection of some sort here. And it kind of comes from a place because it's like, I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. So here, I'm going to offer you this cup of affection here. I mean, that's the thing. Like the King of Cups, it's not like that you are holding back your emotions. You're just being very controlled about your emotion. Controlled on how you express it here. And I do feel like at some points you will express more emotion. I feel it comes out as a very caring energy here. and it's kind of like, well, I don't really know what else to do. So it comes across like, you know how sometimes, you know, somebody's there and like you don't really know what else to do except give them a hug. That's kind of what it feels like. It's like, I don't really know what else to do in this situation. I don't know how to help you or how to help the situation, so I'm just gonna give you a hug. That's kind of what it feels like here. The Tower, though, with the Sun in reverse, I do feel that when things aren't clear, that is when the Tower will come through to make it clear. So, like when it's the most unclear, I guess you could say, with the Sun in reverse, that's all I get is like when you're blocked from seeing clearly. I do feel like this is the universe sort of intervening here and like basically grabbing you by the shoulders and shaking you so you can see what's inside this tower, because what's inside the tower is truth. And it's locked up away. You know, it's a truth that we hide from ourselves. It's a truth that we don't want anybody to see. So we lock it up in a tower and we just kind of like throw away the key and like we pretend it's not there, even though in the back of our mind we know it's there. It feels like when you're so blinded by the truth here, you know, that is when the universe is going to shake you and be like, why aren't you seeing this? And that it's going to just kind of explode out of the tower. My suggestion is don't wait for that to happen. Don't wait for the universe to force the truth out. Probably it would be wiser to acknowledge the truth before it gets forced out. Okay, let's see if there's any advice here or anything else that Spirit wants to add for you, Sagittarius. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Wands, and Justice. Okay, with the World in reverse. Okay, so you may be repeating some patterns here. And that could be contributing to this sort of, this putting these walls up. I feel like you have your guard up. You have a lot of walls up here. To protect yourself, because you know the Nine of Wands is often referred to as the wounded soldier. This is somebody who's been through a lot, and it's like you kind of just need to catch your breath here a bit. So you have these walls up so that you can kind of like, you know, fight through the last little bit that you need to fight through. Like you've fought through a lot here, a lot of your problems, but there's still so many problems that you need to get through, and you're not giving up, but you have put walls up. I feel these walls are up that they may be it may be restricting you here from actually fixing things, from making things right here. And I feel like this is some sort of pattern that you've done before. I don't know what that means. That's just what's here in the energy, that this is a repeating pattern to put up these walls, and then it's like restricting yourself. It's like, okay, well, I put the walls up, but now that I put the walls up, now I can't actually do the things to make things right, to balance things out, because I have these walls up. Because a lot of times I feel in order to make things right, you know, sometimes that requires vulnerability, being more open. And if you have walls up, then it's like nobody can get through, and you can't even get through here. So if you want some balance here, I guess you need to probably either take care of these issues or not have as many walls up, I guess. I don't know. I always get confused with the messages from Spirit. All right, Sagittarius, that is your reading for this energy check-in bonus for this week. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye.